Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. How are you doing today, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot messages for September 2021, my beautiful Capricorn. And remember, if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, you enjoy my vibe, darling, I would really appreciate it if you were to let me know in the comments below how the cards resonate with you, as well as if you give this video a like and subscribe because it does help me out a lot. Remember as well, Capricorn, doesn't matter if you identify as he, she, they, them, doesn't matter what it is, darling. If you resonate with these tarot messages, then it's meant for you, darling. My readings are all inclusive, darling. I mean, just look at me. It's all inclusive, honey. I promise you. Put it in perspective, though, Capricorn. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the tarot cards that resonate with you, leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. I believe tarot cards are just here, Capricorn, to give you some food for thought, a perspective to be considering, but never making the choices in your life, because it's your life to live, Capricorn, not mine and not these tarot cards. So let's get into your weekly tarot reading now, Capricorn. Page of Cups that came out for you. As well, be sure to check out your monthly tarot reading. Capricorn, if you haven't already, that'll be showing up on the top right hand corner of your screen at some point in this video, and let's just get into this. I'm going to be doing 3 rows initially for you, starting out with that Page of Cups, right, and then this Empress card stepping forward for you, Capricorn, and then the Tower card. The Tower card just came out in all the decks, or all the Earth signs, darling, are going through it, and I use different tarot card decks for each of y'all, so it's interesting how all my Earth signs are going through some transitions, darling. Second row here, 7 of Wands, with the 7 of Cups coming in here, and then the Ace of Wands coming forward. And then for your final row, Capricorn, we have the 6 of Pentacles with the, what is this? The World card, as well as the Magician card stepping forward. So Capricorn. Oh yeah, let me actually, back of the deck is the Strength card as well. Let me get a card, pull a card for you guys to see your overall energy for this week, see what's going to be, how you guys are going to be feeling, darling. Okay. I swear to God, if this is a Tower card, it's not. All right, Queen of Swords coming in here. Perceptions and self-reliance. And so, ooh, Capricorn. Ooh. What is going on with you guys? So not a bad spread whatsoever, Capricorn. But I do feel as if with this Queen of Swords, something's gonna be, I get like this weird sense that something's gonna be like coming in to like soften you. Capricorn, it's like this weird thing that's coming up in my head, but it's like maybe most of you guys wouldn't know what I'm talking about. There's like this video that used to go viral on like Facebook and on other platforms where it's like this older cat, really old, bitter cat, or just grumpy cat, darling, and like doesn't like anybody, and then they bring forward a kitten, and that grumpy cat actually doesn't like anything else in the world. It doesn't even like the food that it eats. It just starts hissing at its food. But then that kitten comes in and just like softens the old cat's heart, and something that just was completely unexpected. And that's kind of what I feel like it is happening for you guys, Capricorn. Something's going to be really breaking down your shell. I do feel like it's someone, because that Page of Cups definitely, Page of Cups represents opportunity as well as people. So it could be a new opportunity coming in for some of you Capricorns, if this reading is going to be resonating in terms outside of your social. Other people, it's going to be talking about people. Right? So with this Page of Cups, Empress card, and this Tower card coming in here, I do feel as if, yeah, you guys have just been going through it right now. I feel as if you guys have been really trying hard at trying to create something in your life, whatever that is, that, because the Empress refers to fertility. You're trying to create something, give birth to something. You guys have just been dealing with a lot of like, feels like you'll take one step forward and then like something happens and it'll send you back, like, go back to start. Yeah, situation in Monopoly, or sending you like directly to jail, darling. Obviously, you're not in jail if you're receiving this reading. Oh, girl, let me not. Maybe some people are just smuggling in some phones just to watch their weekly tarot reading, darling. I'm not going to be presumptuous, darling. Anyways, Capricorn. Yeah, it feels as if like, because of this, like you've been put into this place of like, some of you guys may have just been losing hope in general, right? Or just becoming a little bit more cynical about life, just because it's like, no matter what it is that you do, you just have been dealing with a lot of hurdles. In your second row here, we have the 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and this Ace of Wands here. So it's interesting because the 7 of Wands here being under your Page of Cups, Capricorn, this showcases to me of where it's almost like multiple things, whether it's like multiple people and multiple offers coming in here. I say this because it's like there's like several wands pointed at you, and it's like you're left with a choice, and that Seven of Cups really for coming in again as this sense of where it's like there's 7 different things. Could be, it doesn't, number doesn't matter, but I'm just using 7 because of the card's numbers. Like different choices that you could be doing, and there's gonna be one that really attracts you a lot, Capricorn. So what I want to just tell you guys right off the bat, Capricorn, the first thing that might interest you or pique interest to you, if you can, don't just grab at it immediately, because I do see several things coming in here, and there's definitely going to be one that you feel really called to doing. And so what I want to tell you is don't feel like you have to do something or like grab up at an opportunity or engage with a person or a situation just because you guys have just been dealing with a lot of struggle and you're just wanting to have some good news happen in your life, darling. Don't just grab at it if it's not feeling right with you, because with this Ace of Wands here, one, the Ace of Wands represents very strong attraction, darling, if you, this is in terms of a person, but just in general. Oh, girl, I'm gonna have to edit that out, girl. I hope that, yeah, I'm looking at the thing. It's a little bit too loud. I apologize. I just feel as if Capricorn, like you're gonna know what choice to make. Like when it comes forward to you, you're gonna be extremely attracted to it, not just because it's like good news or like a potential really positive opportunity, if that makes sense, right? And then for your third row, we have the Six of Pentacles, the World card, and this Magician card coming in here. Now, this is a dynamic of where, again, I feel like with whatever the opportunity is, it's going to be something that you already have been trying to work at for a while. So let's just say if you've been trying to manifest love, the person coming into your life, it's not going to be the sense of just settling for like a quick fling. It's going to be a person that's going to be there definitely for long term, or there for at least a pretty long cycle because of that World card, right? It's going to be definitely this nice equal give and take situation here. So like definitely it's just like another message, Capricorn, of not settling. This Magician card here is why I say it's going to be exactly what it is that you are wanting out of life, what it is that you've been, you know, it's going to be that situation of where it's just like, you know how we might have that list of being like, oh, I want a person that's X, Y, and Z, or I want a job that's X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, 3, darling. And you might try to, you know, something comes forward and it's just like it fits everything but a few things, right? It fits the bill for everything but a few things that are lacking. But it's just like, again, it's like the same message, Capricorn, of not settling, because something's definitely going to be presenting itself to you that's like the whole package. So definitely be looking out for that. It's just interesting to see that Queen of Swords is your main energy, because I feel like it just really showcases how much struggle you've been put in, and you're just like, it's just like you'll just like frantic, like some of you guys are, I'm just being shown the image rather, of like a Capricorn like frantically just grabbing at something that gives them hope. Sounds like a depressing message, but I mean that's just life sometimes, right? So I understand it entirely. Capricorn, interesting imagery though. So let's get into some clarifiers now. We have the Nine of Swords clarifying this Page of Cups. And then the Six of Wands clarifying this Empress card. And then the Ten of Cups clarifying your Tower card. Girl. So whatever that you end up having a tower moment. For some of you guys, Capricorn, you may have already settled with a situation that just hasn't been fulfilling for you. And maybe some of you guys have been having anxiety because maybe there's better opportunities presenting itself and you're just like, oh, do I take this risk or not? Right? Definitely take the risk if you did settle with something that just is like, you know, maybe you took a job that was just like, you don't really enjoy the job but it pays the bills, but then you have this opportunity, you know, where you're offered to like really go into like a business, do a business thing with a friend or something like that, and it's like a little bit riskier, but the pay could be worth it. You know, when you have the Six of Wands, darling, it's like that card of public recognition, it's that card of success. So quite literally what it is you're having anxiety about, like this opportunity, like it's gonna pay off. So don't overthink the situation whatsoever, Capricorn, because it's gonna be looking fabulous for you guys. Risk it for the biscuit. Didn't I even say this for you guys, Capricorn, in your latest reading, your last previous reading, of where I tell you it's like you can do what, yeah, I did, because I was telling you like you can keep doing what it is that you've been doing, but if you take a risk, darling, it pays off. This is coming in again for you. And keep in mind, Capricorn, I don't remember most tarot readings because I literally do like, I do so many a week, and so especially when you're in a channeled state when you're doing tarot readings, it doesn't sit with you. So for the fact for me remembering it clearly like that, definitely, Capricorn, don't be afraid of taking risks. I know it's a lot easier said than done, so I get it entirely. Let me not cover these cards, darling. So let's get into the second row. This is, girl, What card just fell down? Hold on. Hold on, Capricorn. Girl. Yeah, the King of Cups that fell out. Yeah, definitely there's like this sense of making the choice of something that's like completely fulfilling for you. Your cup being completely filled rather than half filled. Clarifiers now. We have the Devil card coming in with the Seven of Wands. So you might be having anxiety about it being too good to be true. Again, it's just like the sense. I feel like some of you Capricorns, you have like this habit of just like thinking about worst case scenario. And that's what spooks you from making a decision, or like spooks you from taking a risk, darling. Which again, I get it, darling. I am the first person. Like, here's the thing, Capricorn. I want to make this clear that I'm not chastising you guys, because I'm the same way, darling. Queen of Pentacles coming in on your Seven of Cups. And then the Eight of Pentacles coming in with the Ace of Wands. So definitely you guys are going to be up-leveling. You guys are definitely going to be up-leveling with this next choice. It's just this sense of elevation for you. Capricorn, there's really not much else to really say about this row. That this new interest, this new thing for you, you know, maybe this, like, I feel like you're definitely going to be getting more responsibility, but I'm pretty sure you had the Queen of Pentacles come in for you last time too. You're going to be having this new opportunity, but it doesn't come without responsibility as well, but it does pay off greatly. So maybe that's what scares you, is just like, you don't know if you want to sign up for all this work because you don't know if it's going to be worth it, but it will be. So let's clarify your third row. Ace of Pentacles clarifying your Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords coming in, clarifying the World card, as well as the Five of Swords clarifying the Magician card. So you guys may have been having some insecurities, Capricorn, in regards to your own creation. You guys may be like, oh, am I the problem? You know, maybe you guys are doubting yourself. Definitely the sense of imposter syndrome that some of y'all might be going through. Y'all are dealing with some imposter syndrome. Cut it out, darling. Ten of Swords clarifying on the World card. Yeah, some of you guys just like, it's almost as if any type of new opportunity that comes in, you'll think about how it could go wrong, and then you're just like, I don't want to do it anymore. But with this Ace of Pentacles coming in, clarifying your Six of Pentacles, like truly risking it for the biscuit pays off greatly, darling. Like, it just, like, I don't know how else to really put this, right? If I were to make an analogy in terms of investments in stocks, which don't take my advice, I'm not a financial advisor. But it's just like, it just pays off tenfold if you were to, like, as an analogy, put a bunch of money into a stock that you have like a gut feeling about, but you know, you just got to get out of that self-deprecating nature, or like getting out of your head about always thinking about how everything could just go awful with the situation. Because here's the thing, Capricorn, if you're basing your decisions based off of being like, oh, you know, if you can think about how things could go wrong, like literally anyone can do that with anything. I could do that with this YouTube channel, be like, oh, like I can think about all the negative narratives, but then that's just gonna do nothing. It's like you're making excuses to keep yourself safe, to keep yourself so you don't have to. Yeah, I feel like you get the point, Capricorn. So let's wrap this portion up. I'm going to be feeding these cards to Miss Barbara Walters and Miss Aretha Franklin, darling, and then we're going to get into your spirit guide and ancestral messages for this week, Capricorn. So let's get into it. Girl, take it. Let's get into it, Capricorn. Let's see what messages your ancestors and your spirit guides have for you. We have here the Four of Cups, Page of Wands, as well as the Eight of Pentacles coming out for you again. So, girl, this is the your spirit guides are literally just saying the same exact thing of the self-deprecating nature. You're seeing the glass half empty, or maybe for some of you guys, the last time you took a risk, a chance with something, it didn't work out and you spilled milk. And so it feels like you guys, some of you Capricorns are hyper-focusing on how something happened in the past. Like you guys are hyper-focusing on some type of negative narrative in general. And I feel like that's really limiting you from up-leveling and claiming this new opportunity, because Page of Wands is new opportunity. Eight of Pentacles is just up-leveling, as I was saying beforehand. You're having the chance to grow your finances, grow your abundance in some way. So you guys are really being the direct block towards that, if I'm going to be blunt, Capricorn. I say it with peace and love, though, darling. Peace and love, always. Peace and love, peace and love. The Strength card coming in, clarifying the Page of Wands. Page of Swords clarifying your Eight of Pentacles, and then the Three of Wands clarifying the Four of Cups. So yeah, it kind of just says the same message. And I feel like this is kind of like the learning lesson for some of you. I think I even said this as well in your last week's reading, Capricorn. My God. Like, where I feel as if you guys are going to consistently deal, like, you're going to repeat the same cycle, darling, until you take that risk. Yeah, I did exactly say this in your last week's reading. Capricorn, definitely check out your last week's reading. I'm going to leave a link to it on the top right hand side. I'm not just saying this just for promo, trying to get some views, darling. Like, literally, any Capricorn that watched your last week's reading will be able to let you know in the comments below how eerily similar this reading is turning out to be. Like, it's just weird. Like, it's really weird to me how this is. Like, really get out of your self-deprecating nature, get out of the negative narrative, start thinking more positively, think about the law of attraction. Girl, I just got a low battery sign on my thing. Let me wrap this up, darling. So, think about the law of attraction or law of assumption that a lot of people are getting into now, Capricorn. So now let's get into how people are perceiving you at this time, Capricorn. Let's get into it, darling. Girl, these cards are just really coming out. We have here the High Priestess card and the Nine of Cups coming in here, Capricorn. And then one last one, the Three of Pentacles. So Capricorn, I like this a lot for you guys. In terms of how people are perceiving you, it's a weird message, but I feel as if this is more so an affirming message of where I've never said this before, Capricorn, but like there's like something that you have like your suspicions about, or like you have like your brain is onto something, right? You're honing in on like someone's body language or like their microaggressions. It doesn't have to be in a negative narrative. Like it's just like subtle things. You're catching on to some subtleties, like their body language, how their texting is different. Like whatever this is, like this is, I feel like coming more so, Capricorn, as like an affirming message of like your intuition is right on it. So hone in on that, right? Like, and definitely because of the Three of Pentacles, this showcases to me like in like the workplace, someone that it's someone that you actively have worked with, someone that you already know how they are, and you're noticing like from their everyday they're just starting to act different, and you have I feel like you have some type of suspicion going on here, and this is more so just as a message where it's just like you're right in that, Capricorn. So don't overthink it. Don't think you're being the crazy one in that regard. And I've never said that for a reading before. It's interesting how that's coming out. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is more so like a distrustful energy. Something you don't, there's some type of energy that you're just like, Yeah, there's some red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. Two of Wands. There definitely is some type of commitment here. Girl, Nine of Wands, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys, it's not going to be for all of you, Capricorn, obviously, but some of you guys are having suspicions about someone being two-faced. And I'm going to have to admit that. Someone being two-faced or someone cheating or what have you. You guys have some strong suspicions behind it, and don't ignore the red flags is all I want to say on that. Six of Swords, yeah. Girl, I don't like where this reading turned to, but y'all already know, Capricorn. I have to say the messages that come through, but it's kind of like a little bit of a bummer. But at the very least, like, hopefully this message finds you guys and really brings some sense of peace, letting you know you're not crazy, Capricorn. But I cannot end it on that note, darling. That don't sit right with me. Even though obviously some of y'all needed to hear that message, it's not like I'm creating these scenarios for you guys. It's already actually happening. But I don't want to end it on that. So let's get some oracle cards for you guys. I'm sorry for whatever it is, though, Capricorn. It never makes me happy when I'm right on stuff like that. Snow Leopard, take some time out of your usual and spend it in solitude, darling. Right? Definitely this sense of just keeping to yourself, Capricorn. And let's do some Moon Oracle cards. I'm feeling the number 2. So let's do 2 more Moon Oracle cards. Let's see here. The advantage of having big old man hands, darling, is normally I'm able to shuffle these oracle decks because it's like most of the time oracle decks are pretty massive. But girl, this oracle deck was just listening to me. They're just like, oh, bet you can shuffle us. You think you can shuffle us, darling? You have the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Girl, back of the deck, a time for healing. Girl, come on now. And then full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. All right, Taurus, I say Taurus because I just said Taurus and the full moon in Taurus. So, all right, Capricorn, I'm wishing you guys so much luck. I'm giving you guys all my love. As I said before, I'm really sorry about the final message there. And I hope it wasn't too much of a bummer, but I do hope it brings you guys some peace for whoever that message was for, Capricorn. Because I know it's not going to probably resonate for many of you Capricorns. I even hope it doesn't resonate for most of you Capricorns, honestly, because I never want to be right in something like that. I just want all my peeps to have good things. I want want good things to happen to everybody, right? But yeah, I love you guys so much, Capricorn. I'm wishing you so much luck. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that just being SimplyVelca, darling. And Capricorn, be sure to check out your monthly tarot reading for your sign for September 2021, and I'll be connecting with you guys sometime in the near future. I love you so much, Capricorn. Bye.